Hello there. As you remember last time, we saw World War Three. No, no, not three, Annie. Well, I'm like not even 10 seconds in and I've already failed. I'm so sorry. Anyways, we are in World War One, and we actually saw it like progress a lot more. But this episode, we're actually gonna see it end because like, why not? Also, I feel like slightly just changed this like rebellion's color. I don't really like that it's green. Um, blue, no. That's too similar to these two. Ooh. No, that's just the Benelux. No, that's similar to Germany. That looks like an invading force and is similar to Poland. Hmm. Hmm. No, that's just an invade. You're not this color. Actually, no. Never mind. Now I like the green now. I'm fine with the green. Also, they took called this. I don't remember if I did that. Anyways, let's just get on with it because like, why not? We see the green team begin to slowly whittle down the red team military. I should probably have like capitals and major cities on, shouldn't I? They manage to encircle this city and begin besieging it. And eventually this whole area gets whittled down and eventually bam. Now they have more than two cities. Anyways, heading over to here, as we remember last time, these guys got pushed far back into their own territory. The border's here, but they got launched all the way. But why are you purple? Anyways, yeah, but we managed to see them do well, still surprisingly well. But yeah, they are the strongest country in the world, so they just bang. They just get like slapped right back to their border. And am I underestimating the Iberians? Possibly. But shut up, it's my series. Anyways, now that the blue team's finally ready, and like they finally fought, so thinking. I should probably have the alliance layer on, shouldn't I? Military. Yeah, okay, that's good. We actually see Ukraine do something. They get invaded into, then they're like, okay, okay, my bad, my bad, my bad. I'm sorry for joining. We can work this out. So yeah, they just decide to like stop. Yeah, yeah. And then these guys are like, wait, why did we ever join? So they make a deal. In return for them not losing any land, and for them gaining some land, they will fully pull all of their forces out of Egypt. No, technically, I guess, out of England. So, bam. And now we see the African theatre has nearly finished. Still one little area to do. So how about we get that nice and cleaned up? Iberia begins just getting pushed further and further back, eventually only living in like actual Morocco. And these islands, I'm gonna be honest, these guys probably aren't lasting very long. They lose all of their African waters to the Italians or the Romans, whatever you want to call them, and to the Beneluxians. And not only that, no, Romans are pushing even further in. That's the wrong country. They're pushing even further in. Eventually, they reach the tip of here and they cross over. And they take all of Andalusia, where we see a country rebel away. How fitting. We see Andalusia break away, wanting to retake its former glory. And every country's like, whoa! And yet, Andalusia is back for all the 2 fans of it. Just kidding, don't know if there's any Andalusia fans. Anyways, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the Iberian military can handle any more of this. Like they get like they get kicked out, and then we see the Andalusian navy. Yes, they somehow have a navy. They begin just like kicking off over here, and then eventually after I don't know a while, all of their military is just dead. Like it's just all gone. They do not have. They just they just don't have a navy anymore. Eventually, we see Morocco fall over to the Beneluxians. So, yeah. Also, these islands, bang. And now that's Africa done. Also, like Crimea done. So let's pop over to here. And more specifically, over to here. We see this Green Rebellion finally reach some cities. And and a lot of people here are actually in support of this. So they reach over to here and take this island. And not only that, but where is their navy color? Oh, they didn't have a navy. Um, you know what? Let's color it green. Oh, also, this is a bit outdated because their navy's definitely all dead. So bang, bap, bing, bangly, bang, bop, boom. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely don't think that France is gonna last much longer. Because they are getting quite unstable. England manages to take back all of their territory and begin invading into the French. Eventually, the rebellion ends up taking the rest of the country, the rest of the colony, and we see what I believe, I may be wrong. No, no, I'm gonna Google it first before I get it wrong. I was wrong and I was thinking of the wrong area, I think. Anyways, what am I going to do? Well, my acquaintances, I don't actually know what to call you guys. We see Newfoundland or Nova Scotia breakaway. I don't actually know what they're called. They're called one of the two, so pick one. And we just see like just the rest of this military, no, just the rest of the navy fall over. So yeah, these guys aren't like they just aren't like living very well. Like yeah, it's quite bad. Like a lot of people are dead. Like yeah, it like how do I put it? Okay, so the situation in the red team, it's how do I put this into terms without being banned from half of the world? You know what? I know what to do because they can't even see YouTube. North Korea levels of bad. Oh, hello, Nation of Hope. I'm not referring to you, I'm referring to real life North Korea. You're very happy. Not North Korea, Nation of Hope. Anyways, second thing, and now we're over here. We see these guys get. Oh, I forgot to turn off this. These guys get fully kicked out of their country. And we see this country begin getting kicked. Like, they get kicked out of these guys with, like. They'd have to go, like. They'd have to go into blue team territory and then into here. because like they can't go through the rebellion anymore, and they don't have a border over here, which meant like it was already going to be like hard to keep all this land. Anyways, first of all, I just want to color match this because I may be dumb. Yep, I am dumb. Anyways, ooh, you're a different color. Why? Anyways, yeah, they get like fully kicked out to these guys. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the blue team, no, I don't think France is surviving much longer. The rebellion manages to pick up steam, pushing even further in, eventually taking half of France. And then we see these guys begin just pushing in a lot quicker. Like they begin steamrolling the French military. Hell, not even just steam, like pockets begin just breaking away. What color was it? 'Cause I remember there being a country here, but I'm trying to remember what color it was. I remember. It was like a pinkish color, I believe. Or was it like a yellow color? Let's just say it's a yellow color. No, I don't think it was like that. It was like this. Let's just say it was this. They popped back up. Been gone for a majority of the series, but they're back. And with, like, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think France is gonna live. Norway isn't actually sending anything over. They were like, ha! Opportunity! Murder this guy! Ha! They're dead. Bye. So yeah, they just like, all they really wanted to do was like invade Denmark. So our team didn't really care. Hell, they probably would have joined in. Like, yeah, they're dead. They are dead. Not big. You are dead. Not big surprise. And what does that mean? It means they're all alone. And what does that mean? It means they're probably gonna die. And what does that mean? It means their navy is getting demolished. Yeah, their navy is absolutely and utterly cooked. They just like the square team is falling. Like they have fallen from grace. Look, why? Why is there a blue dot here? Like, bro. Wait, can I get rid of it in one click? Ah, so close. Anyways, look how far they've fallen. Ooh, look how far they've fallen from grace. They had all of this. They had all of this. They also had all of this, as well as all of this. And that has quickly been reduced down to... Hell, I need to make the brush smaller because of it. 6. And it's very quickly been reduced down to just about... Just roughly... No! It's been roughly reduced to this. Like, roughly that. The square banana, even though it's not a square. And it's not really a banana either. Yeah, anyways, we see another country rebel away. Wow, it really is the War of Rebellion. Not like I called it that for a reason. Yeah. Anyways, we see like a few not countries, a few cities over here begin rebelling away. That is the pen. No, the pen tool. We see a few cities begin to rebel away. All of them extremely close to the capital. That's very worrying. Anyways, we see these areas rebel away. And they very quickly begin connecting up with each other. They don't have a navy or anything. Anyways, they managed to do a network like this. And they push over, eventually taking a lot more of the coast and connecting up with this city. they begin pushing into the like areas over here of Iberia, and eventually the capital falls over to rebellious forces, and that just like it just leaves the rest of the country in like total like just anarchy. That's what it was. This color. It was this color. It was this color. I think maybe a bit lighter. It was this color. That's what the color of the rebellion was. Anyways, it just leaves the country in a completely just like a complete state of disarray. And what does that mean? Let me tell you. Let me just pull up the ideology map. And let me just grab a few colors. And by a few, I mean like two. Number one. And number two. Two colors are here now. And let me say why. Two forces in this country want control. First one being like democratic forces, which are going to be represented by this blue color, and the other one being monarchical. We can't see that color. Monarchical forces. I'm just gonna like recolor it to monarchical forces. We see them begin pushing down, eventually completely just cutting off the country. And now in the peace treaty, we will see 4 new Iberian countries appear. Wow! Also because I feel like they should probably have some land. Oh yeah, there's a color over here. They should probably have some land. I'm just gonna like just give them this. They get like just this. Yeah, they get just this. Like, why not? I'm feeling nice. That now seems like now the monarchical forces are like incredibly small. So another rebellion, like why not? Now that's more than 4. That's 5. Hell, there might even be a few more. Anyways, final country. They hold out for a long time, and by a long time, I mean about 5 months. That's long, I swear. They begin getting pushed into over here, and we see a rebellion happen over here, taking this city. Then we see this area up here. That's the outline. This area up here rebel away, as well as this section down here, as well as this city, eventually connecting it up. And then the English finally get their crap together and eventually finally make it over to like actual France, eventually encircling here. Let's just say that the English, no, the, let's just say that the French, Franco-Iberians weren't here. They finally get their crap together, making a landing here, 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 and here. They connect all their landings together and begin besieging the capital. And we see certain like boroughs of it begin just like ceding over, such as this one, which we'll call Jing, Jing, Jing. I don't know. This one, I don't want to give them names anymore. As well as this one, and then finally, the country collapses. Wowee. That is a big war. And you get to see the peace treaty. Right about done. Oh god, that was long. That's the longest I've ever spent a peace treaty on, because I think maybe second longest. Because remember there was Project Overload, like World War III, that was the whole map. Anyways, it's time to stop worrying about the past and let's actually get on with this. Also, I'll work on, like, I'll work on the nautical claims later. I can't be bothered right now. First thing, this colony gets split between these two. Now Africa has more sovereign nations. Although, straight lines. Second, these guys decide against, like, gaining this. And that's definitely not just me not wanting to join along the border. So instead they just gain, bang, gaining a few extra cities, gaining 4 to be exact. I meant to do Control Y. Anyways, second thing, back, boom, and don't forget, bam, bang, boom. Then next thing, boom, bop, bang. I'm just gonna slightly adjust that. Okay, yeah, that's good. Does it still follow provinces? Close enough. I'm just gonna give these guys the rest of this province. Also, if you're wondering why it's like just darker colors and not black, I just think it's a bit more helpful. Anyways, that's Africa done. Now let's go over to North America, where that's my laptop. Where the most complicated part, in my opinion, is. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long. First thing, bap, boom, bing, bam, boom, bim. Also, boop. I missed. Boop. Next thing, bang, bap, boom. Next thing, bang, bap, boom, bing, bap, balls. Next thing, bang. Yeah, I didn't have to do all the bangly bap, boom, bing, bap, boom, ba bangs. And that's very good. I really need to figure out how to get rid of all like these old pixels. I'm still someone new to the paint on it. I'm sure I'll figure it out one day. Also Nova Scotia, no, Newfoundland, or I don't know what it's called. It's called one of the two. But like they gained independence too. And now Europe. Oh boy, Europe. I'm gonna do the simple part first. Over here, Bulgaria just gains like 3 cities. Bam. Now, Iberia, the most complicated part. I just want to double check that this follows provinces. Yep, it does. First thing, you, bang, boom, bing, bap, balls, bang, boopy dooper, da. Oh, and bang, and bang. There. Now if I just turn off C's, yep, it does work. And now we see the new countries. We see Andalusia gain this and this. this new like monarchical country gains this and this, as well as this and this. The democratic country gains their country, as well as these provinces, and over here. And now this country. Also, this country just gets released, like, no more border changes, I don't think, at least. Yep. And now this country gains all of this, as well as this. So it's actually just the new Iberia, but, like, under a lot of a different government. And, over here, um, they just get released as pink. So I believe that's the color of what, like, the old country that was over here. I think, maybe, potentially. I'm not actually sure anymore. Anyways, now the good bits. The death of the French. I'm sorry to any French viewers who I have. I don't mean anything rude. Anyways, first things first. I have not done all the borders. Okay, now it's done. Definitely for sure. First of all, the Benelux. First of all, bang, bingly, what? Oh yeah, that's fine. Bang, bingly, bop, boomly, bing, bang, bear. Bam. And now the Franco-Iberians, they gain bap, boom, bing. Now the first rebellion, they gain bing, bap. Yeah. And now this like old rebellion, bap, boomily, bim. Now we get to the flesh and the bones. Bang, bop, boom. Also, small boom. And finally, the last country being made, boom. I might slightly readjust these after I make the video, because I don't really like all the colors. I might slightly change it. And now we get on to the good bit. The division of the French. First area, the French. Well, Franco-Iberians. They gain this part, the most western part, and they feel like they should gain the capital, but oh well, womp womp, shut up. Second country, England. They don't get a major say. Only person do not. Next country, Benelux. They control this area. And the last country is I don't think that's far ahead. The Polish, like why not? I know a few Polish people. Bam. And just to like signify this, I'm just gonna actually outline it. There we go. And it's now divided between the four great powers. Oh, three great powers and Poland. Don't worry, Poland, you're still cool in my book. I can't really draw a hand. Anyways, final bit of the peace treaty. Denmark. Goodbye, Denmark. It was mediocre knowing you. Yep, they're gone. Anyways, capitals. Let me actually get the right color first. Just ignore that noise. So, also the red team's still here. They're just on the occupation. Just thought you should know. Anyways, new capitals. This rebellions will be right here where they started. This orange. This is right in the middle of two. It's right in the middle. Yeah. You know what? Time to play God. Nice. Anyways, this one, bam. This one, like the green one, right up here. This like brownish color, right there. Andalusia will have theirs right down here. This pinkish, like southeastern one will put theirs right there. The monarchical Iberian nation will be having theirs right there. The democratic one, right up here. This like pink one right there. And these guys are gonna have theirs right here. And now we go on down here. These guys will put theirs here. Actually, no, they're gonna put it here. These guys, surprisingly, all the way up here in like the Sahara. Don't know why. Probably that's where they started, but I don't know. They can do whatever the hell they want. And now, final three. Maine will put theirs right in Maine. Let me just. I believe Maine is about there. These guys right there. And finally, these guys. I have decided. Never mind, there's no city there. I have decided on a city. Bang. Whoa. Whoa. Uno. Yep, World War I, or in other words, the War of Revolution, is now over. Are there any areas that I'm a complete moron and forgot about? Nope, I'm super remembering. Ooh, first episode to go over half an hour long. Nice. Anyways, egg. I'm gonna go now because I need to fix the nautical claims and my headphones need to charge. So yeah, there might not be a video tomorrow, but that's like exactly because like my uploading schedule, I don't I don't have to upload on Tuesdays. But I've been trying to upload like day after day after day after day. So if there's just not one tomorrow, then that's just because I'm fixing the nautical claim. Like I'm just doing some admin on this, like giving the new countries like doing like the cities, the ideologies, etc., etc. So yeah, if there's no video tomorrow, that's probably why. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the War of Revolution or Rebellion, whatever the hell I called it. Ooh, that was a noise. Anyways, goodbye.